What is up and is going on, guys? My name is Simpzy and welcome back to some more The Elder Scrolls Total War. We are playing as the Tamriel Empire on Medieval Two Kingdoms. It is a mod, of course. So guys, let's get straight and right into it. In the last episode, we were carving up the Khajiits who decided to attack us. The two Khajiit kingdoms, the green one and the orange one, we made an alliance with the orange one. Now we've split elsewhere in half. I do believe that's the name of this area. Quote me if I'm wrong. But yeah, we're pushing against the green Khajiit faction. So we currently have a full stack here, and there's a pretty decent army in this village. Now, obviously, because it's a village, we don't have to build siege equipment to attack it. We still have one more slot here. Nevertheless, we're going to be attacking that in today's episode with Marius. Now, we do have another army pushing here as well. Now, you might be thinking, where's the third? Well, looking down here, we have a full stack on our fleets, because I forgot we had a really big naval presence. So, while these guys are attacking head-on into their lands, we're going to send this full stack around to tear up as many kingdoms as possible. Whether or not I make them my vassals, like I said, I didn't really want to go with them. I just really wanted to expand my kingdom as much as possible, picking up rebel territories, because we do need to do that anyway. We need to hold 60 regions. We also need to eliminate the Hordes of Oblivion and the Eldmeri Dominion. I'm not really too sure when the Hordes of Oblivion come. Hopefully, we can get rid of the Eldmeri Dominion before the Hordes come. Anyway, we're going to be fighting that in today's episode. We do have to keep an eye on the public order. I do have a full stack here. We're slowly fixing the public order. The Red Guards are here as well. They're most likely going to attack Anvil. Now, speaking of the Red Guards attacking, well, that's some pretty cool units. Imperial Pikemen. Oh, actually, before we get into that, I nearly forgot. Speaking about units, we should be... where are they? Why can't we recruit them? I thought I built... No. Okay, I need to build this because we get Imperial Battle Mages. Now, our Imperial Battle Mages are awesome. They're like those rocket units. Remember in one of the episodes we were just getting teared up by mages. So hopefully once that gets done, we better recruit some more of them. Okay, the previous segue before we were talking about units was the Red Guards. Now, there's two full stacks of Red Guards here between these mountain pass. We did get attacked with one stack. I decided to withdraw, and we rallied up all my forces. I didn't lose any casualties because we had enough movement points. But we are at Elenair with Joffrey with a full stack, with one of the Septums. Then we obviously have Prince and Ebel Septum and whatnot. So we have two full stacks here. I thought this would be a better strategical position. We couldn't push for the northern halls. It was too far away. So we've got two stacks here. We're going to be defending. I would imagine they'll approach us. 5 units basically in reserve, and then we have a half a stack pushing across the mountain pass. So we should be pretty alright. So we're going to be pushing off the Red Guards here. I reckon we'll be able to get rid of the Khajiits quite easily. Now that we've got them on the back foot. So what we're going to do now is we're going to play this one on the battle map. It is a 5-to-2 ratio. There are no generals inside. They have 5 lots of those spearmen. They were pretty good in the last episode. 2 lots of 10-mast swords. And then they have 3 lots of elsewhere peasant archers. And then, so, yeah, a fair amount of archers. But let's fight this one on the battle map, shall we? So guys, if you still are enjoying this Tamriel Empire Let's Play, remember to leave a like. I would really much appreciate it. I do put a lot of effort into these videos, and a simple like really does go a long way. Pushing my channel out there, exposing me to new subscribers. And we've got a good thing going there. I'm still enjoying this, and I hope you guys are as well. So, let's carve up some Khajiits, shall we? Okay, I'm definitely going to wait. Okay, so we can actually bloody see. Let's have a look at this town, shall we? The fuck is that? I thought it was like asphalt or something. Okay, so looking at the ways of attack. I don't know if we're going to... I'm trying to think, should we get my archers to sit back and pepper them? Probably not. I think we should just go in and try carve them up as quickly as possible, because we have military superiority. Where's my army deploying? Over here. Oh, it's in the corner technically. So there's 2 ways of attack through here, and then there's 1 way through there. So push a heavy one here. They can be grouped. Maybe I've overestimated how many infantry units I have. Maybe we're going to have to be a little bit more lenient, because there's only 4, isn't there? So we'll chuck 2 here. Okay. Yeah, maybe I can't have that many either. We still need... I'm trying to think how many ways of attack I should have. Oh, we can't actually deploy on this side. What? Why the hell can't we do that? That's stupid. Okay. Well, we'll push these guys over there so they can go around that way. How far was this way of attack? Not too bad. So quickly group you guys up. Yeah, I guess we'll put these 2 units here. Even though there's not that many and we could lose it, just the morale bonus because of it will be awesome. Cavalry wise, I'm going to push you over here. I do have my other general commanding the other army, so that's why I don't have 2 generals in this. I think the best way of attack is probably here and the closest. So we're going to reform the army. Archers, for some reason they're on fire. I don't like fire. Maybe they can get some pots shot off before they deploy. But let's get into the battle, shall we? So charge those spearmen. You guys over here, double time it. You guys here, I want you to form up air. And who am I missing? These guys. Push around here. Along with the cavalry. Everyone should be double timing. Archers should be grouped. And we'll try hit the cluster fuck of what is the center. Okay, so my units are charging in. Like I said, I didn't want this war, but it should be a good example of how relentless of backing down if any faction declares war on us. Now, there's a couple of things we can do with elsewhere. We could actually give it to the other Khajiit faction, which we're allies with. I kind of find it funny, like we've just stuck our grubby fingers in the big way of the Khajiit politics. We sided with one. I don't know if they're actually at war with each other, the 2 factions, but we'll soon find out. So what's on this side here if I do go for a direct cavalry charge? Yeah, I'm not going to risk it. Maybe if an avenue opens up, we might. But at the moment, no. Okay, so who are these? These are a lot of my archers. So, yes, okay, they're going to be in range soon. They should be. Okay, my swordsmen are getting into engage. Why aren't you engaging? These guys are pushing around. How about on this side? Good. Let's carve them up, shall we? This side as well. Okay, hit that cluster there, archers. I'm assuming you should be in range. Push through. Okay, we've got 3 units coming around the back. We've lost 0% of their 3. Okay, so they're starting to reform up here now. If we could try break, get this unit like that. If we could get to break their swordsmen there while we're carving them up, it would be really good. Okay, how's everyone doing here? They haven't really shored up their rear all that much. But if we can break that, we can get more troops to come in. Should be superb. Who are these? Archers. For some reason, they're deciding to go on their own tangent. I probably should move my general closer up just to give more support. And just that morale boost as well would be great. Oh, wow. We can actually get this full unit in here to hit them from behind. Awesome stuff. Cool beans. Cool beans. Okay, we're continuing to push there. They kind of shored up that back border a little bit more. Okay, archers, I still want you to hit the cluster, but probably further a bit back, because you're going to drop into my own units. That's my dread, it's just friendly fire gives me the shits. You cattish bastards! I'm quite surprised that this front line here is still holding on. Just with the amount of pressure that we're putting on them. 4% of their 42. I would imagine this was the reinforcing army that was going to attack me, but... Well, it was the reinforcement army. I don't know why my archers are deciding to move. It's nearly at the point where it's not going to be beneficial for them to charge. It's going to be more friendly fire than casualties. So, I just need to keep an eye on that. My general can probably come in a little bit closer as well, I guess. If he really wanted to. Okay, we're continuing to charge. Shaken. Oh man, those guys are still holding on. I don't believe it. Mind you, they are holding on to the death, so... Are they hitting my own units all that much? Yeah, probably too much. Okay, so I'm going to halt them, and I'm going to disable fire at will, because I feel like there's way too many friendly fire going on. I'm going to push my general up, not into the field, to fight, just to give that morale boost a little bit more. Okay, let's start speeding this up now. Yeah, I was going to see if we could get my cavalry in there, but there's literally no way that they can even get in there the slightest. And what's remaining is mostly their spearmen, which are holding off really quite well. 11%, a lot higher than what I thought. When the battle ends, I don't think we're going to lose overall too many units. But we've killed the enemy general. This should quicken things up a little bit more now. But a solid victory nonetheless. It was a captain. No one important. I don't think we've actually killed any family members. Maybe with that flanking army, we might. But I'm quite happy with the result so far. Not like this village is much importance. It will just knock down the amount of military presence in elsewhere. 16 to 94. The countdown has started, and just quickens up our victory. A solid one at that. Bloody hell, just look how many bodies there are, and you see all these cat tails popping up. Oh, the Khajiits are a funny bunch, aren't they? Fighting to the last of what they believe in. Where's the last of them? Oh, they're in the thick of it here. No one can stand up to the might of the Empire. Need to be careful. Might lose the countdown. 30 seconds remaining. There's only a couple of units left, which I'm quite surprised we haven't killed. But let's end the battle there. A clear victory. Marius deployed 1,939 and lost 276 on the field. The Khajiits deployed 1,262 and lost 1,249. And they have 3 men remaining. So that goes into the pot of the prisoners we captured. If you look down at the bottom right, which was 36. So obviously we're not going to be ransoming that many. Heavy legionary swordsmen, 111, 191. So a solid battle all in all. And it was actually a good one to watch. There is no sky or ground or air, only particles floating, falling, whirling about me. Okay, that's really... I don't know. What was that? The Doors of Oblivion, Morian. Just sounds a little bit depressed, doesn't he? Okay, so we've taken El Bastille. I think that's how you say it. I don't know why it sounds French. But we are going to... we could occupy. We could sack, or we could exterminate. I don't think I want to exterminate because it'll just destroy our diplomacy faction-wide. So I'm just going to occupy it, even though there might be a little bit of unrest for the time being because it's just the heavy Khajiit culture. But Marius is becoming a quite competent commander, 34 years of age, and is a quite loyal lad. So, obviously, guys, we're going to end it here. So, in the next episode, I would imagine we would have some battles down here. Oh, but of course, we've got the Red Guards. So, we have this army down here going to tear up the Khajiit lands. We're going to continue to push against them. This army is going to still stay here, which is kind of protecting my southern border and this newly expansion lands. I guess we can push them over there. We just need to wait until the public order crisis at the moment's good here. And, of course, we have our 3 units here going to be facing off against the Red Guards. I would be surprised if they didn't push Illinois and they would double back to northern Halls, or actually push into northern Cyrodiil, trying to get into Coral. And Skingrad, but anyway, we're going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching, and above all, remember to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day after you watch this video. My name's been Simpzy, and goodbye.